Morning YouTube, it's Badonkadonk here, and today I want to show you the Gongchanger from Jyuken Sentai Gekiranger. I got this thing way back in 2007, so I figured it was about time I show it to you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look. Aesthetically, I think it's quite nice, but I'm personally a fan of purple things. Something I really want to point out is the gloss gold paint that's on the bell. It's really nice, it's reflective, and it's vibrant, and especially when you compare this to the Power Rangers version of the Morpher, which just has this flat, sort of matte gold paint. This one really stands out. It's thick, which is something you should expect from any wrist-mounted morpher that has electronics or batteries in it, so it's not a complaint, just something I'm pointing out. And it's comfortable on my wrists anyway. Obviously these things are made with Japanese children in mind, but I have tiny wrists, so you don't see me complaining. We can turn it on and talk about what it actually does. It has an on switch, and it has a startup sound. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, which is what really makes this toy unique, is it has this light motion sensing gimmick. I mean, I'm sure it's something very simple, just like a ball bearing that's in there, but the effect is that every time you jostle it or move your arm, it makes this nice punching sound, like this. So the effect obviously being that you can pretend to be punching something, and it'll sound like you're punching something, you know. Which is fun. It has a spring-loaded lever, which activates the gong, so while it's closed, it'll just make this, bell sound. When you open it up, and of course, opening and closing has its own unique sound, this is where the motion sensitivity, there you go. This is where the motion gimmick will sometimes exhibit how oversensitive it is. Sometimes just the force of opening and closing the morpher is enough to make it do the punch sound. And that can get old pretty fast. If you open the morpher really fast, you have a higher chance of getting the opening and closing sounds uninterrupted. And once it's open and you use the spring-loaded lever, you get the henshin sound. So this doesn't put it in any sort of special state, it's still just open. If you press the lever again, you'll get the full henshin sound again. If you move it, you get the same punching sound. But what's special about this is the little black button that activates the Hisatsu attack. You press this button and it starts to charge up. It'll charge indefinitely until it detects some motion. So you can finally punch. And there you go. So what I really want to say about this piece is, it's very nice for what it is. I mean, if you are building a Gekiranger collection, obviously it's essential, and you probably already have one. If you're just trying to build a general Sentai collection, you could do better. For what it is, it's very nice. If you're trying to build a Gekiranger collection, you will not be disappointed. But this is not the sort of thing that will make or break a Sentai collection. I don't know how much it goes for nowadays or how hard it is to find. When I bought it, it was $35 in 2007 from a website that doesn't exist anymore, so don't bother asking me any more about that. And if you're not looking to specifically build a Gekiranger collection, I wouldn't go too far out of your way for this. But if you're looking to build a Gekiranger collection, and even if you just want a general, like, Violet Ranger morpher, I would definitely get this over the American version. That's pretty much all I have to say.